Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Thanksgiving, November 26th, 2015, Brett Favre, the longtime Packers quarterback, had his number retired with the team. And what I want to show in this video is why his number was retired on this specific day. If you are new to my work, I show how pro sports is rigged by the numbers, from the outcomes of games to major ceremonies, such as the retiring of a number with a team. So let's get to it, Truth Seeker. The name Brett Favre in Pythagorean gematria sums to 45. If you're new here, I talk about gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. This is an old world practice. The English language is built on this system. It is esoteric knowledge hidden from the mainstream, but it is very real, and when applied, makes very real discoveries. The name Brett Lorenzo Favre, his full name in simple English gematria, sums to 222. We're going to talk about both of these numbers and what they had to do with yesterday. Favre was born October 10th, 1969, a date with a life lesson number of 45 connecting to his name gematria. His number was retired yesterday, Thanksgiving, November 26th, 2015, also a date with a life lesson number of 45. Again, Brett Favre equals 45. So, there's no doubt that his number was retired yesterday because that is a big number to the team. If you're not aware, the Packers, they played in the first ever Super Bowl and they won 35-10 over the Chiefs, a score summing to 45. This number, in other words, has history with the team. So 45. Anyhow, this is what I want to show further, Truth Seeker. Brett Favre was the 33rd pick by the Atlanta Falcons. 33 is a number of obsession for the Freemasons. Football is a sport created by Freemasons. The NFL has always been run by Freemasons. So Favre, the 33rd pick by the Atlanta Falcons in the year 1991. Atlanta's on the 33rd parallel. The city is abbreviated ATL, having a gematria of 33. Numbers specific to the city connecting to the pick that Favre was. Favre would be traded from the Falcons to the Packers after his rookie season. Here's what's interesting, Truth Seeker. Georgia and Wisconsin are the only two states with 44 gematria. The Packers, on their logo, have the big G on the side of their helmet. The Freemason compass has a big G in the middle of it. This is an important letter that represents important numbers to the Freemasons. Freemasons have grand lodges. Grand is a word with 44 gematria. There's also a form of gematria where lowercase a through lowercase z is worth 1 through 26, and uppercase a through uppercase c is worth 27 through 52. In this system, uppercase G is 33. That G represents 33 and 44, numbers important to the Freemasons. So here's Favre yesterday. They bring up that he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion with the team. Shot of them raising the number 4 in the background. He was drafted by Georgia, the 4th state with the 44 gematria. They bring up the fact that he has an NFL record 297 consecutive regular season games. It's 321 games if you count the playoffs. Raising the 4 in Lambeau. All these fans out here with their 4 flags, what they don't realize is they're giving their money, their time, and their energy to a rigged sport run by people who do not respect them, but instead who want to steal from them and waste their time, which is what every sports fan needs to wake up to, which is why I do this work. They give us this shot of Favre holding up the 297. I'll show you something interesting about that number in a second, Truth Seeker. 321 including the playoffs. Right here, they give us this shot of Favre afterwards speaking to the press about having his number retired. The clip's 47 seconds long. This is one of the most important numbers to the Zionists who run the NFL, the first Super Bowl in the 47th season. Again, that was the Super Bowl where the Packers won 35-10, summing to 45. This number important to Brett Favre. This past season, This season going on in week 2 on September 20th, 2015, a date with 44 numerology, these teams Favre's from, the Falcons and the Packers, they were the only two teams to win with scores summing to 44. And before this game began, I predicted that the final score would sum to 44. It was the Sunday night game. I woke up a room of Seahawks fans to the truth of how this league is a joke with planned outcomes. I live up in Seattle. It's Seahawk mania up here. And with regards to the Seahawks and Packers, these teams definitely have a backdoor relationship. Think about how last year the Packers purposefully lost the NFC Championship to allow the Seahawks into Super Bowl 49. Should be noted that Washington equals 49. Seahawks lose in Super Bowl 49. Tom Brady became 4-2 in Super Bowls. Washington's the 42nd state. With regards to Brett Favre in 297, the phrase son of God has a Jewish gematria of 297. In our world, athletes are treated like gods. Brett Favre was at the top of the athlete spectrum for a generation. I know this very well from growing up around Packer fans. Even my girlfriend in college, being from Chicago and Wisconsin, huge Brett Favre fan. I know that she liked Brett Favre a lot more than she liked me. Now, here's also what was up with yesterday's game. The Packers lost, even though Brett Favre's number was retired. They lost to the Chicago Bears at home. The last time they lost to the Bears at home was November 4th, 2013, 2 years and 22 days ago. Again, Brett Lorenzo Favre equals 222. This is a number that shows up every so often. I have no doubt that this was all planned and well executed by the numbers. The Bears lost with 17 points in Wisconsin. 17 and 44 are numbers that connect to a lot of words, including kill. The word kill equals 17 the small way, 44 the big way. The Bears won in Wisconsin, 44 land. I think this has foreshadowing for Obama, the 44th president with Chicago connections. Yesterday, the Lions, a division rival, also won with 45 points. Tony Romo lost. Tony Romo, the name, sums to 45, just like Brett Favre. Notice that the Panthers won with 33 points, 33 plus 14, 47, that special number. Notice that both the Cat teams won, Truth Seeker. And notice that the first team to get blown out was a team with a bird name. We're talking about Thanksgiving, Turkey Day. All of this is proof of the rigging if you have the eyes to see. The word feline has a gematria of 33. Lions equals 33. The Panthers won with 33 points. No coincidence. There might also be some other foreshadowing in these scores, summing to 59. The word kills 59 in Jewish gematria, 44 in simple English. President equals 47. A lot of weird symbolism yesterday in the NFL. Here's Tony Romo on his back, 44-second clip. The last president to die in office was JFK, the 44th term president who was shot in Dallas. Telling you, these sports are synced up with popular culture. They're trying to reveal things to us through these rigged games with these rigged outcomes. Peyton Manning recently tied Brett Favre's record and then beat it at 186 games. Landmark equals 186. No coincidence. The face of the NFL has been Brady and Manning. They're saying Manning's career might be over. These two teams will play this weekend, the Patriots and the Broncos. The reason these guys have been the face of the NFL is not because they're elite talent, but because it's a rigged game by the numbers. Peyton Manning is born March 24th, the 83rd day of the year. Tom Brady's born August 3rd, 8/3. Football equals 83. For more than a decade, I've been pointing out to sports fans, knowing that the leagues are rigged, going, how come Tom Brady and Peyton Manning always get all day in the pocket and their receivers are always wide open? And how come when the players who do well on their teams go to other teams, they're mediocre or their careers end rapidly? The reason why is because the league is rigged for these guys to perform well and win. It is so obvious you have to be blind and brain dead, fucking retarded not to see it. That is a fact. If you think I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I just let you know what the truth is of your circumstance. So please work on that. These guys are mediocre now talents. The opposing defenses are in on it. They are told to play off, give the cushions, Don't rush the passer. It's so obvious. All other QBs in the league who don't win, they get about a second and a half, 2 seconds to operate in the pocket. Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, they get 4, 5, 6 seconds every time. It's a joke. And Truth Seeker, with regards to 83, look at the date of the first ever Super Bowl. January 15th, 67. 1 plus 15 plus 67 equals 83, like football. No coincidence. And here's what else makes me sad, Truth Seeker. I put out these brilliant videos week after week, and people don't watch them, but they'll come on here and give a video like this with Aaron Rodgers saying, fuck on TV, 330,000 views. We are a nation of morons. We are attracted to things that are meaningless, and we tune out the things that are important. So if you're one of those people, here's your day to change. Until next time, Truth Seeker.